Hi everyone, welcome to Make a Card Monday. Today we're doing a spooky puppy card. He's so cute. I got this die recently and I just had to play with it today, but I also had some Halloween sentiments to play with as well. So these are the sentiments. Some of them have little spiders around them. There's some funny ones on here, like if the broom fits, ride it. So I have some other dice coming, like witches and stuff. So you'll be seeing some Halloween cards here soon. But I am going to cut these out on my white shimmer paper. So it has that little gold shimmer to it. And I already did cut the sentiment for the front of the card out with this frame die. And I'm just going to stamp this boo on here. I love the spiders hanging from the O's. I thought they were cute. So I am going to be using just a black ink and of course my wonderful pressure tool that I got on Etsy. That link is always below in the description when I use the pressure tool. She's great to work with. But I am just going to be using my Memento black here, tuxedo black. And I'm going to stamp it, I think 3 times. Yep, 3 times. Because on this shimmer paper, it doesn't go black. So you have to just take what you get. But if you hold it at the right angle, it looks dark enough. So I had already cut out all of the components to this. Actually, I cut out 2 sets because I made another card that I'll be sending to my mom. She likes pupper dogs, so I thought I'd make her one. And I'm just going to ink blend these pieces. So for this one, I'm using Weeping Willow from Simon Hurley. And then I have that little nose. And I have to color it black. I should have cut more out with different color papers, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I did cut 2 of these out because I wanted to piece in the eyes and the mouth, but I also have to cover the back. So I generously cut a chunk off this paper, which I'm going to have to cut way down to fit it behind there. I did check where the handle pops out. I checked that piece to see if it would fit in there, and it doesn't. So I had to cut a piece. And I'm just snipping away here. Why I pieced those pieces in, I don't know. I could have just left it like this. But you know, you always go that one extra. And you find out that you really didn't need to do that. But, might as well while you're at it. I just think he's cute. I have some other stamps with dogs too. I only bought it because the one dog ghost looks like my Westies. So I thought I could play a cute little card with those. These pieces are tiny and they're not fun to stick in there. I really struggle with the pumpkin. You would never know I was a dog lover, would you? No. So my honey is back from Mexico. The dogs were terrible while he was gone. All they did was fight. They were so stressed out, their tummies were off. I got very little sleep. So I was so happy when he came home. And then the day he was supposed to come home, he missed his connecting flight in Houston when he come in from his international flight. So he didn't get home till Friday. So by then I was already ripping my hair out. But it's so nice to have him home. There, we got our pumpkin done. So now I'm going to take this embossing folder, and this is just like a wood grain, and I am going to ink the raised side, which will embed it onto the paper with this Roar is the name of this color. It's an orange. And run this through my die cutter. My Sysex was being covered by something, so I normally emboss with my Sysex. But isn't that cool, the way that came out? So I'm going to cut this down so I have some black framing around this on the front of the card, because I don't need all that. So I'm going to cut it down a little bit so it's not quite so much wood grain. And this is my Spellbinders paper trimmer. I really like this paper trimmer. It has a scoring notch too, so you can score with it as well. So if you're just starting out making cards, this is like a good paper trimmer to get, so you don't have to buy a scoreboard. So I decided to put this up on foam tape. And I know I have some wide foam tape, and I didn't find it until after I got this on. And I'm not going to make you sit through all that, so I hurried up and put it on. But I know where it's at now. I just feel like I wasted foam tape by putting this much on, but you have to put enough on with embossing papers because of the ridges and stuff. You want it to stick well. I could have glued it, but I don't think my edges would have glued down well. So we raise it up instead. Getting my placement here. It's kind of empty, isn't it? I could not find my one die with just pumpkins. I was going to cut some pumpkins out and put on here. But I kind of, after I get the sequins on here, I'm not minding the simplicity of it, because I am going to stamp on the inside. And I could have cut 2 of these dogs out to put on the front, but I just stuck with the one. And I am going to put a piece of foam tape under that pumpkin, just to give it a little dimension. I thought about putting him on a wobbler, but if you want to mail the card, it's so hard when you have all that thickness. So on the inside, I'm putting have a frightfully spooky Halloween, I think it is. I can't read it right now. I think that's what it says. You'll see it when it stamps. Yes, that's what it says. I should have just moved everything out of my way, but no, I've got everything out. I am conditioning my stamp just to get, when you buy stamps and you haven't used them yet, they may have a little residual chemical on them from when they were made, so it's good to wipe them off before you use them. I want to give it a once over with my pressure tool. There we go. And I am going to trim this just a tiny bit. I'm going to take more off the top so that you have more room to write underneath the sentiment. Super cute card. So while I'm putting this together, I'm going to talk to you about my big sale on Thursday, August 21st in my Etsy shop. I have quite a few jars of paint left. Alan and I are celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary on Thursday. So I thought I'm going to share the anniversary festivities with people that buy the Posse paints. We are going out of business, so I'm going to mark them 25% off just on Thursday. So if you've been waiting to get paints, they're going to come down, I think it's $5.24 or $5.25 a jar with this sale. Normally I was selling those jars for $17. So this is a huge sale. It helps me get rid of some of the stock that I have sitting here. But I wanted to pass the savings on to all of you because you guys have bought in so much paint from me over the years. And I appreciate everybody that has helped us out. And now that I'm not able to do a lot of things, I really want to move it out. Try to simplify my life a little bit. And I'm going to get back to painting here, some functional art stuff. So I just need to make space. And that's the only way I can make space, is to move this paint out. So if you've been wanting to get paint, get it now. It's only for one day. So put it in your cart now and check out on Thursday. I have slim pickings on some colors, but we do have quite a few of the colors still in stock. There, that's my little announcement. So these are the gold sequins that I'm gluing on here. I bought these for some Christmas cards. I wanted to try them out. They're actually pretty cool. But there's the front. And there's my inside and the back. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you all next Monday. Bye now.